So in this chapter, we get into the nuts and bolts. We're going to be talking about things like direct sales through phone, text messaging, Facebook messages, going out to dinner with people, out to lunch, talking about it face to face, even going to events and things like that. Some really effective ways of raising that money on a personal basis. I'm going to teach you how to get in the zone. I'm going to teach you how to build a list of all the people and put them in an order based on, order of importance. Who's going to give you the most amount of money? Going to teach you some techniques on making those calls, and going to teach you how to get rid of the nerves, stuff like that. So this chapter is going to be a lot of fun. This lesson is all about overcoming your fear. A lot of people are afraid to call people and ask for money, or they're uncomfortable, that feels weird to them. But what I've found is after you've made 10, 15 calls, all of a sudden it gets really, really easy. As an example, Steven from Boss Tools, he did not want to make phone calls. He was at about 20 grand on Kickstarter, and he needed to hit 60 in order to hit his goal. And we went to him and said, Steven, guess what? You have a great family, friends, community around you who really care. You got a $60 product, and you've got people who can afford more than that as well. Why don't you start calling them? So we worked with him to build him a list. And he started making phone calls and felt really weird about it and asking people for money. And then all of a sudden, something just clicked, and it got really easy for him. And he started to enjoy it, and he started to see really, really good results. He even got a $10,000 gift, more or less, or pledge from one of his family members. So really, really getting in the zone is really important. And there's some tricks and tools that you can do that. Definitely look online about bypassing fear in relation to phone calls and stuff like that. But one really interesting trick is this. So after you've gone through your 15 calls and you start getting comfortable and stuff, at some point you're going to have made your first sale. And I want you to take that feeling, and I want you to remember it, and I want you to smile and enjoy it, and I want you to squeeze your fist as tight as you can when you make that sale, okay? And now, after that sale, you're going to feel good. And anytime you start to feel bad, squeeze your fist and remember that feeling. The best time to make a sale is right after you just did one. So this is called state management, and it's a really cool technique in remembering the way you felt and putting yourself back in that place. And you can look online and find out more about state management and overcoming fears and fear of objection and so on. There's lots of stuff you can find out about that. So I just want you to get comfortable. I want you to get good at it. I want you to become a closer.